あれからエドラスには魔法がなくなっちゃったでしょ。だから私たちは運び屋ギルドとして活動してるの。運び屋って言っても車もないから馬車なんだけどね。
そういや、
Wendy has a bright future, that is for sure, guys. So that was a clip from the latest episode of Fairy Tale 100-Year Quest. We're back in EDOLAS. EDOLAS was my favorite arc back in the day. I love the whole alien aesthetic, but then the characters look similar. But then upstairs in the personality department, they're not exactly similar. In the big bombshells, we get to see that Natsu and Lucy had a kid during the 9-year time skip, because remember, 9 years have gone by. The time went normal for them, so they're way older, although they look pretty much the same. Even Urza looks pretty much the same when we see her later in the episode. But yeah, I love the aesthetic of the guild. Let's see if I get a shot here of the guild. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is, man. I'm glad we're back in Edolas, man. Now remember, they don't have magic in this world anymore. All the magic is gone, so they have to like be a delivery service now. So they're pretty much useless. They're not going to be able to do much to help them this time around other than give them information. So they go to meet Mystikin, who's like the king now. He took over from his father, and he basically helps them out figuring out why they got trapped here. Now we find out why they got trapped here earlier in the episode. We get to see this episode's kind of, you can think of it, it's kind of split between almost like a Bath episode, fan service episode, and an Edolas like episode of like introduction into like basically the Moondragon arc. And it's a very interesting episode. I kind of like the dynamic of that. So, we start off the episode where, it's like a bath episode. You got the fan service, you got Urza, everybody's in the bath. Brandish makes them super small so they can enjoy the bath more, but then she forgets to turn them back, which is pretty funny. And you get like some weird shots of like Juvia inside Gray's mouth, which is like really weird. Oh man, let me see if I get that shot. Yeah, I mean, this is some real freaky stuff. I know why they keep making Juvia such a freak. So, you have all that. Brandish turns them back. Then you have the white mage. She awakens. She talks about Ellentear. And everybody's like, what the fuck is Ellentear? Now, the cat knows, but nobody else knows. Apparently, there's some sort of crisis in Ellentear, which is the dimension or the world that we've never seen before other than in the little snippets with the Moondragon god. And it's in trouble for some reason. She needs to go there. So she transports everybody with some spell. But then she ends up sending everybody to Edolas instead. And remember, since they don't have magic there, now she doesn't have power. Now that she's trapped in the forest, basically. She's useless. So she's done. So everybody else, they end up, near the guild. They reunite with everybody. Lucy ends up getting his outfit from Edolas Lucy, because remember, Edolas Lucy is a freak. Although she tells Lucy that the reason she gets together with Natsu and has the kid is because Natsu made a move on her, which I don't know. I'm a little skeptical of that, but, who knows? Then yeah, we got man, look at that shot of Edo Wendy, man. Like Edo Wendy really carries the episode. Okay, she's better than the bath part earlier for going off of fan service. So then they meet up with the King Mystigan. He's got Urza now as like his yes woman, and she likes to be spanked and stuff. Typical freaky fairy tale stuff. And he tells them that he knows about this world, the Ellentear world, but they couldn't attack it because of the Moondragon god, and the episode ends on a cliffhanger. So that was that. But yeah, I mean, it was a really fun episode. I really enjoyed, the Edolas shit. I love Edolas. It was just a fun arc originally. Like I remember when I watched it for the first time, because I didn't read the manga, just them ending up in this parallel universe. It seemed like almost like filler, but in a very good way. Like it was like off like the normal pacing of the story, where you were expecting the story to go, but in a really fun, interesting way, and did the whole like parallel universe thing in a really fun way. I just love how alien again it looks. I love how you got like it's almost like they're in a world in like Ratchet and Clank or something, with like all the moons and the planets in the sky. But then again, the characters are very similar to Earthland, but then, personality wise, they're different. That's what I love about Edolas so much. But anyways, yeah, speaking enough about Edolas, I'm going to give the episode, 9.5 out of 10. It was a really fun episode. I enjoyed it, even though it wasn't too action packed. But yeah, wherever you are, fantastic day, and peace out.